Help a brother out. You know what I'm saying?
Bright lights, big cities, fancy suits, pretty dresses, and rape. A whole lot of rape. Honestly, you gotta wonder, has the Oscars been the most awkward time of year every year for actors? Like, most of this shit has been happening for a very long time, which means they've definitely seen them at the Oscars and just been like, don't come near me. We in public, don't come near me. Seriously, if you ask somebody who they're wearing this year, you might not like the answer. Well, I'm wearing a little Brett Ratner and a little Harvey Weinstein. That's not funny. Don't laugh. Seriously, there has been so much talk about so much rape in Hollywood. The next Oscar is gonna look like this. But in the 2018 Oscars have come and gone. And there's a lot of controversy about some of the winners, and people who lost, and people who weren't even nominated at all. Remember that year where we were like, man, why are there no black people nominated? Times have changed so much, haven't they? Two of the biggest controversial winners that night were Gary Oldman and Kobe Bryant. Now, with the Me Too movement and everything in motion right now, if somebody even slightly allegates that you raped them, your career is over. Meanwhile, Kevin Spacey's at home watching the Oscars like, there's some shit. They just gonna let them win? They just gonna let them win? Hashtag Me Too my ass. Like, hold up, bitch. Let me call Netflix and see if we cool again. Kevin Spacey is pissed. I don't know that for sure, but for joking purposes, we're gonna say he is. Gary Oldman. I didn't know this, but apparently in 2001, he choked and beat his wife with a telephone. And this was in 2001. So it was either a house phone or one of them big ass shell phones. Gary Oldman was not only under fire for domestic violence, but also because in 2014, with an interview with Playboy magazine, he was defending what Mel Gibson said in his little anti-Semitic tirade and about N-word this, N-word that. He said that Hollywood had become way too politically correct and that he can't call certain people a useless cunt, or the reason that 12 Years a Slave won Best Picture is because people who didn't vote for it thought they'd seem racist. Or it was a good movie, Gary Oldman. God damn, I didn't know Commissioner Gordon was so racist. This is so weird. Did you even like Batman? I mean, Batman was pretty black. Like, under the suit he wasn't, but just saying. So, fans knowing that that happened, when he got on stage and accepted his award, Twitter went crazy. They said in the midst of the Me Too movement, they can't believe that somebody like him and somebody like Kobe Bryant were able to win an Oscar. Honestly, I'm surprised Kobe Bryant won an Oscar too. Not because of rape, but because Kobe Bryant and Oscar. It just doesn't sound like two things that would go together. It's like Elmo winning a humanitarian award. He's not a humanitarian. Kobe Bryant. 15 years ago, a girl 19 years old claimed that Kobe Bryant raped her, and he said that the sex was consensual. Charges were dropped, never convicted. That's that. It's one of those things that, like, nowadays, it's such a fine line between accusation and action. As soon as the accusation comes out, action is taken by either a network or Twitter, and that person is ostracized almost immediately without any kind of court case or anything like that, because some of the things are possibly past their statute of limitation. So now that people are playing the judge, jury, and executioner, it's almost as if you gotta wonder, is it fair? Is it fair that when an accusation comes out, that immediately your career, or at least the current project that you're working on at that time, will possibly drop you? Like I said, the most notable example, or the one that hits closest to my heart because House of Cards, is when Kevin Spacey was let go during the final season due to allegations of him not only sexual assault, but messing with a minor. Yeah, that was a little gross, man. And as soon as those came out, even though he apologized, he was let go from the show. I mean, with all the shit that's going on with Casey Affleck, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay home and somebody else can present the awards I'm gonna present. Because it would have been really awkward if Casey Affleck showing up and he sees all the people he sexually harassed and he's just like, hi. Now, obviously, both stories can't be fully confirmed by anybody because there were only 2 people there, except the eyewitnesses possibly after it and photos that they might have. But my question that I pose to you is, do you feel like when someone is accused of sexual assault, sexual allegations, or a lot of other accusations that can come up, do you believe that it should be decided right then and there how they are treated? Or should there actually be a case or a little bit of time pass in which we wait for the facts to come out and just things that allow people to form a more educated opinion on things? Because right now, the way things are going, you could accuse someone of almost anything that could end that person's career. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Because right now, I don't want to give an answer because I want to know what you think. Be sure to like this video, share it on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter at ElonRichENT, follow me on Instagram at ElonRich, and on Facebook.com/ElonRich. You got to hit the follow button because now Facebook has like changed a little thing that like all of a sudden you're not going to like see my posts because they're more focused on friend things, and I'm not going to post it on my personal page because my real name and Elon Rich, they're 2 separate people. I'm Elon Rich, and stop raping.
This is